Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Yoga with Amy. Today we're in my bathroom, which we're having renovated, so please don't mind all these crazy things on the wall because they won't be here long. But this is an important video because I'm going to give you a few hints and tips of things that you can bring into your daily life that will help you to move better and help to just bring a little bit of yoga into your regular everyday movements. So the first one is brushing your teeth. And I'll show you what usually happens when we all brush our teeth, including me. So we get to the sink and we need to bend down because most sinks are about this high. We're brushing our teeth, and we kind of get like this in our back and shoulders. So brushing the teeth is actually a really good place because we do it in the morning and we do it at night. It's a really good place to think about our posture and also our breathing because we usually brush for about 2 minutes. So that's really good space to focus on the breath. What we're going to do with the body first is we're just going to lift up so that we straighten up. And from here, we're going to find a good foundation in our feet. So rooting down into the 10 toes and creating a bit of buoyancy in the knees. And then we're just going to push the bum out as we bend in the knees. So we're making a zigzag with our body. Rather than bending, we're keeping the back nice and long and open at the front. And then we're going to continue brushing our teeth here. So just thinking about opening up, and you can have your arms or one of your arms kind of out at the side, so it reminds you to just open up, lift up through the belly, and then we can brush our teeth here. Looks a bit weird, but it will really strengthen your legs and strengthen your belly and also your lower back as well. So this time when you're brushing your teeth is a really lovely time to just slow down and notice what thoughts are popping into the mind. You might have thoughts around what you're going to do that day, what you're having for breakfast, or what you might need to plan. But instead of running away with those thoughts, it's a really good time to just relax and just notice the thoughts that are popping into the mind. So become an outsider and just start to realize what's on your mind, and also notice the body and how it's reacting to that. Notice whether your breathing is quite fast or if it's quite calm, and notice any sensations in the body, notice any emotions you've got going on. So it's a really good 2 minutes that you've already put aside to brush your teeth to just think about the body and the mind. Now I'm going to show you something else that you can add into your daily life that will add a little bit of yoga and a little bit of mindfulness. We're going to talk about putting our socks on. So I've got my sock here. It's the morning and I'm ready to go to work. I just need to put my sock on. And I challenge you to doing the sock yoga balance. So what that means is first establishing nice strong roots with both feet and the knees, as we talked about when brushing the teeth. And then slowly tipping the weight onto your left side. So you start to take more weight into the left leg and left foot, keeping that knee nice and buoyant. And then you slowly start to pick up that right foot. Just test it out to start with. Just test out lifting the foot, placing it back down, and as you do this, trying to keep the upper body nice and light and long, as if you're not moving at all. So it's just your legs that are moving, lifting one foot and then the other, maybe coming a little bit higher with each knee. And if this puts you quite off balance, you can just stay here and build up to putting your sock on over the week. But if this feels okay, you feel like you can bring your knee quite high, try staying here for a moment and then try relaxing the upper body and pressing into all 5 toes that are on the ground, pressing into the ball of the foot that's on the ground and the heel, and then continuing to lift up through the spine, a gentle lift, and lifting that knee towards the belly. Already it's really, really hard work, but you just need to breathe, relax, and do a big yogi smile as if nothing is difficult. And then place that leg back down. And do that gracefully as well, no clunking it down. Gently place the foot down and then try with the other leg. So gently lift, taking the weight into the right foot, pressing down with the 5 toes of the right foot, the ball of the foot, the heel, and then starting to lift that knee closer to the body. Gentle lift up through the spine, relaxing the shoulders down, big smile as if it's easy. And then slowly, on an exhale, bringing that foot back down. If you found that quite easy, you might be ready to take the sock challenge. So inhale, bring the foot up. Start to bring the body closer to the leg, so you're kind of curling round, curling towards the leg, still maintaining that strength and that direction downwards through the standing leg. And then you're going to take your sock, place your sock on, and you've done it. Now we're going to do it on the other leg. So you grab your sock, root down into the right leg this time, and it's going to be a bit harder because you've got socks on, so you won't be able to feel your 5 toes, the ball of your foot and your heel in as direct contact with the ground, but just trust that the ground is there and you can root down through that standing leg and start to raise that left leg. Obviously, if you feel very unbalanced, then make sure you're near something that you can hold on to, and that's a good way to build up to doing these movements and to build strength in the legs. And then you're going to lean forward towards your knee, maybe give the knee a little hug, and then place the sock onto your foot. Inhale, exhale that foot back down. If you've mastered the sock challenge, I'm going to show you a couple more things that you can do just to add on to that and build up your strength, build up your flexibility and your balance. So you're going to inhale, take that knee up, either hug towards the knee, place the sock on, maintaining that rooting down through the standing leg, and then you're going to hug the knee in towards the body, and then you're going to rise up through the spine and just notice how tall you can be in this posture, keeping that foot flexed. And I'll come to the side to show you this. Inhale to lift up through the spine, and exhale, root down through that standing leg. Then you're going to slowly release and keep the challenge going by holding onto that foot. And at first this might be quite wobbly, but you need to remember to hug everything towards the midline, so you're rooting down but gathering that energy up from the earth, lifting through the spine and gathering in at the belly as well. Keeping your knee towards the centre so it's not going out towards the side. So you bring your knee in towards the centre, inhale to lift, exhale, root down, inhale, bring that knee back up to the centre of the body, and then exhale and let the foot drop slowly and gracefully to the ground, no clunking that foot down. And then you just repeat on the other leg. And you can go wild, you can lift up the knee, start to move into that quad stretch that I showed you, and then you can come back up. Remember to always keep using the breath, and then if you want to go even further, you can start to take that knee out to the side and just see if you can maintain that really stable and comfortable position on your standing leg. So you're rooting through the 5 toes that are on the ground, the ball of your foot and the heel of your foot, to really get that connection with the earth that will allow you to rise up and feel comfortable in your balanced posture. So now I'm going to show you a few moves that you will be doing every day already in your kitchen, and just how you can maximise those to really keep that mobility in your body and keep you moving, keep you feeling light and free. I've just washed up and I need to put these pots away, so I'm going to show you how you can do that and also get a little bit of a stretch and just notice what your body is doing in that day. So I'm going to put this in the top of the cupboard, and it's always good to keep things that you use a lot stored high up because it gives you the chance to do more of these movements. So I'm going to put this on the very top shelf, but it gives me the chance to reach up, maybe reach up to the ceiling, maybe take a circle with my arm. Inhale and exhale. This will look very weird, but your family will understand when you've got great mobility in your arms. Inhale, stretch up. Have a lovely juicy stretch along the side of the body. You can even switch hands. Inhale, maybe take a rotation with the shoulder. And then inhale to reach and place that item on the shelf. The next thing is the lower down items. We're going to place this pan into the cupboard at the bottom. So instead of doing this and then bending down, putting something in the cupboard and then straining your back, we're going to do it in a more yogi way. We're going to take our pan, and I think you know what's coming. We're going to have a nice stance with both feet, feel nice and light between both of your feet. Shift the weight from one to the other. Depends on your body and how far you'll be able to go. But start to bend down. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend down. Inhale to come up. And see if you can take a little mini squat that will allow you to put your item into the cupboard. Inhale, come up. And then exhale. And then you can place your item in the cupboard, and it's just a way to get you a little yogi squat into your daily life. Obviously, if it's not good to go that low and you know that you can't go that low for your body, then don't do it. Just try and bend down. You can lift up onto the toes if that feels like you can go a little bit further, and then just practice placing your items into those lower down cupboards by adding a little bit of a yogi squat into your life. So I really hope that you've enjoyed that little video all about how you can put simple yoga movements into your daily life that will improve your strength, improve your mobility, and also just give you a little bit of time out to think about the body and the breath. And hopefully it'll relax the mind a little bit. So thank you for watching Yoga with Amy, and I'll see you at the next episode. Bye!